Hey, what's up? Just checking in with y'all. It is March 26th, I believe. Yeah. And and as of today, I have a week until I am at Emekalola. I'm really excited. I just finished moving the bulk of the stuff out of my room to my new place where my stuff is going to be stored. And uh, and as you can see, I have, like, behind me over here, I have my setup with my tarp and my hammock and ground cloth that I am going to replace because I think it's a little too thin. I want something that I can work with a little bit better. You know, 0.7 mil, I don't suggest it. I kind of knew it when I was buying it. It was $1. You know, so I was like, well, I'll try it and see, but I used it like twice and it already had a hole in it. And I could be a little more delicate with it, but if I have to be delicate with it, it means it's not going to last. So I'm going to be getting something a little bit thicker. For the past couple weeks or so, I've actually been using this setup. I've been sleeping outside, setting it up, breaking it down, and getting accustomed to how it's going to work, so that when I get out, when I actually get out on the trail, it's not going to be a mystery to me. When I'm tired, super tired at the end of my first day, I'm not trying to, or the end of any day, I'm not trying to figure out what all I need to do to make it work the way that I want it to work. So I've been trying it in different configurations, just to do it, just to see what I can make it do. So I've gotten pretty comfortable with the setup of the hammock and the tarp. I'm really happy with my choice to switch over to a hammock, and honestly, it's like the best sleep I've ever had. I've been sleeping out here, and I had one night where we had some floods a couple weeks ago, and I came to sleep out in the hammock, and sometime in the middle of the night, I got ravaged by a bunch of mosquitoes that were coming from this pool behind the house, our neighbor's pool. And so I woke up looking like I had chicken pox, and for a couple of days looked super sickly, but I didn't get any sickness from it, thankfully. But now I have a head net that I didn't have before. So I'm fairly certain that the mosquitoes aren't going to be too bad until later in the season on the trail. But to be honest with you, after that experience, head net is not too much weight, so I'm going to carry it. I got my base weight down low enough that I'm not worried about it. My base weight's like right around right about 25 pounds, maybe a little bit under. So, you know what? That's a luxury item that I'll be okay with. I can sacrifice somewhere else. In other news, I did finally see, a couple of days ago, I finally saw my start date on the 10-day forecast, which was really exciting. Got my blood pumping and really brought it home that this is a thing that's really happening. I've been very busy, with work and getting things ready, that I haven't really had a strong opportunity to reflect on the fact that this experience is about to begin. It's been so long and coming together that it almost has felt like just a faint point off in the distance, and now it's right here. It's right here, and I can see it, and I can feel it, and smell it, and taste it. So that's it gets me going, man. It gets me going. I did see. I looked at the weather a little bit earlier and saw that the forecast for my first day is actually supposed to be clear, which is kind of cool. It's supposed to rain the day that we show up, and we're going to be camping out that night. It's going to be next Saturday, which is the 2nd of April. And then at the beginning on the 3rd, we're going to go ahead and get started. Or I say we, I'm getting started. My sister and her boyfriend are going to be walking with me a little ways, probably, maybe just like up to the falls or something on the approach, and then they'll probably turn around. But yeah, so the first day it should be really clear, first couple of days, and it looks like that first night's going to be pretty cold. They're saying like 34 at Amicalola, which means that it'll probably be in the mid-20s, high to mid-20s, up wherever I camp, probably somewhere just, like at Springer, or maybe like just past at Stover Creek or something. So I'll get to test out all my cold weather gear and make sure it works. I've used it in that cold of weather, so I know it works. Just haven't done the hammock in that cold of weather because I'm in Louisiana and it don't get that cold. It was like 80 today. Aside from that, tonight it's actually supposed to rain here, so I'm going to get an opportunity to use this setup in the rain, which is something that I haven't had the opportunity to do. I've kept setting it up when it was supposed to rain, and it didn't rain until during the day when I had to be at work, and it was already broken down. So that is what it is, So it should start raining overnight, so I'll be able to see how waterproof it is and make any last minute changes that I need to do. All right. Aside from that, I think that's the bulk of the update. And if I don't get a chance to make another update, then the next time you see me on this channel, I will be on the trail. So I want to thank everyone who has subscribed to the channel so far, and everyone who's popped in to say hey. I want to thank all my friends and family for all the support that you've given me so far. This could have been a much harder experience for me, and it has not been, because you have all been so loving and generous towards me, and I really appreciate that. I hope that you get as much out of getting to watch me do this as I'm going to get out of this for myself, whatever it may be. Okay, well, thanks again, and I love you guys, all of you, and I will talk to you later. Bye.